Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to Tuesday, May 3rd of May 2022, 9 a.m. sharp, New York time. Less than 30 minutes for the market to open and getting ready for a new day, day that will mark the start of the 2 days Fed meeting. Fed is starting the meeting today, and we will hear from them tomorrow. So we can have some volatility, but expecting some volatility only after the Fed, after we hear from Fed tomorrow. So right now we are watching NASDAQ that yesterday with the SPY, IWM and the cubes hitting new lows for the year, but bouncing from the lows. So the topic from this morning is pretty much buy the low, sell the high. So we have 1, 2, 3 days move, but pretty much selling the hips higher and buying the dips on 1, 2, 3 days pullback. It has been the rule, but we are still broken. Okay, looking for the charts. We are still broken since the March run, and after printing a high, lower high, breakdown here below the 8 and 21 day moving average, here confirmation on the daily chart, confirmation on a break below the 8 and 21 day moving average, and we have been riding there. Watching for the short term, we got rejected at the 8 and 21 day moving average. We got rejected again and again last week at the 8 day moving average. So the trend for now is down, but the range is getting tight. Okay, the range is getting tight. What do I mean with that? From price contraction, you will have expansion. Okay, so what I want to see, we have here a big down move last week, but some consolidation here. The range is getting tight, so waiting for a break one way or the other. So bulls need above the 8-day moving average, pushing above here and trying to go into the 21-day moving average. For the bull case confirmation, we need above last week highs, and from there we will reevaluate if we have follow through continuation. That's for the bull case. For the bear case, what we need right now, NASDAQ is on the green. For the bear case, we need NASDAQ to go back into the red, fading here, okay, and make new lows for the day, holding over, going below yesterday lows and resume down. What is going to happen? Sorry, my friends, but I don't have a crystal ball. I cannot predict the future. No one really knows what the Fed is going to say tomorrow. Not pretty much this mount interest rate rising, but the big question is what they will be doing in the next meeting. It will be 25 basis points, 50 or 75 basis points. I believe that that's the big question. And most important of all, not only what they are going to say, how the market will react to that. That's the most important thing, how price will react. So right now I'm staying pretty much open-minded. The range yesterday was slow action, even though we were able to generate very nice cash flow, fading a little bit before the launch some of the names, and was able to generate very nice cash flow. But right now things can get a little bit tricky and choppier going into tomorrow Fed meeting. So I'll be looking for the leaders. Okay, Apple, yes, they hit 153 and bounce, pushing back above 155 once again. So right now on the PreMarket 158, gapping a little bit above yesterday highs. There's room to go if they want. It has still room. 158, if it holds, can extend 160. That's the 8-day moving average. If they extend, it has room to go into 164. That's the 21-day moving average. Even if extends, we have last Friday highs at 166. That will be the supply zone. I will only be bullish on Apple if it goes, okay, for some miracle, for a big bull run, if it goes above 165, above 166, and from there we can look for 170, 171 as the next supply zone. Is that going to happen? Once again, I cannot predict the future. I'll trade price. We know that yesterday, after a big reversal sell on Friday, reversal buy, so you cannot get much too bearish, neither too bullish. Okay, because we are here on a range. That's a big range, but we are here on the range. Bulls need above here, bears needs below here. What is going to happen? I wait to see. On Apple, on AMD, they are going to report earnings today after the market closed. So I'll be watching. They are here printing some inside action. Okay, some inside action. The range is getting tight. Bulls needs above 92 to try 95 and go into $100. That's for the bull case. Bears needs below 85 to try to break down below 84 and go into $80. What is going to happen? As I usually say, earnings are always binary events, so I don't like to flip coins. What is going to happen? So I prefer to wait, but that can trigger a move tomorrow, not only on the Fed but also on the semi-land following the AMD earnings. So I'll be looking AMD. I'll be looking at NVDA also. If it shows yesterday they bounced, but they bounced from a very well calculated level. So we have here some demand, okay, at 182, 183, and we have supply once it goes above $200. Right now 195 is just in the middle of the range, okay. What is going to happen? Are they able to break above $200 and stay above and try 210? 210 is the level that it broke down last week, and we can have a retest there, and that's also near the 21-day moving average 213. So yeah, that can be one of the levels. But once again, we need to break first. We need to go above $200, stay above, break above $202, and try to go into 210 to 12. Okay, we need to see it. Otherwise, we can get choppy here inside the range. Bears needs below 182 to try to take it down. I'll be looking also for Boeing for some clues. Boeing, after the earnings, big fade, gap and down. It has faded on Friday, yesterday, gap down a little bit. It new lows for the year, 143, found buyers, right now 148. So if you are long, you should be trimming some of the gains. Above 150, it can extend 155. But expecting here some choppy action between 145, 155. That will be the range to trade here on Boeing. BABA, exactly the same thing. They were able yesterday to buy the 21-day moving average around 95, 96. They bounced from 95.15. Pushing back above $100. Bulls needs above $104 to try to go into 105, 110. We have a gap to fill at 110. That's also a big supply zone here. If they want to take it, that can be a level to fade. But first needs above 104. So also on watch. Facebook, it has been giving very nice cash flow, but still inside the damn range, okay? So 211 right now on the pre-market. We have last Friday highs, 212. I want to see if they are able to push above and stay above 212. We have 215, 220. That's the next biggest level, 220, okay? Biggest supply zone for a possible fade. But first needs above 213 to try to go into 215, and above 215 to 20. That's one of the possible scenarios. The other one, and that's what I'll be looking, if they are not able to break above 212 and stay above, we have 210, and if it fades below 210, we can fade some more. We have 204, that's the 8-day moving average. We also have $200 yesterday lows. That's the line in the sand between bulls and bears, and I will be very bearish on Facebook if it breaks down below $200. We have a gap to fill at 181. Staying open-minded, but right now holding above the 8 and 21-day moving average. Yeah, so some bull action here needs follow-through continuation. IWM, it will be also a focus. We played IWM yesterday for very nice cash flow. Same thing as the rest. It new lows for the year, 182.38. That's the level to trade. right now 186. We need a move above 188, okay? We need a move above yesterday highs, above 188, to try to go into the next level, 190. That's the 8-day moving average. I will only be bullish if IWM goes and stays above 192, near last week highs, to try to go into 195. That's the next level, okay? Otherwise, what I'll be looking here for some choppy action between 190 184 as a possible range to trade for now. I'll be also looking at the financials. Financials have been chopping down slowly, but trending down since it break down here, okay? Since it break down here, staying below the 8 and 21 day moving average. We play this bounce nicely. I said 133, it's level to sell. They sold 133 perfectly. It new lows for the year, 118, now bouncing. I want to see at 121 this morning, gapping up a little bit. I want to see if they are able to push into 123, and if they push above, then I'll be bullish, okay? All the way into 127, 128 as the next possible level, but we need to see it. Also, financials are very sensitive to the Fed, so and the rate decision, so keeping the financials on watch. Microsoft also on watch. Yesterday they defended 276, okay? They bought again 276. After the Friday sell into 276, yesterday they bought 276, but still inside the candle from Friday. So what I want to see, 284 this morning. I want to see if they are able to push above 285. We have 286.5 and above that $290. That's the biggest supply zones. Notice that they sold it every time at 290. I want to see if it goes into 290, if they are able to push, and I will only be bullish if they are able to push above 290, stay above, and resume into 295, 296 gap to fill. Otherwise, the range to trade is a big range, okay, $20 range, $15 range between 276 to 91, okay, big range to trade. That's the level and demand and supply zone that I'll be looking. Netflix also very tight, okay, very tight Netflix, and between 190 and 205, okay, that's the range to trade, okay, 190 and 205, $15 range. Bulls needs above 205 to try to go into 210 to 15. Bears needs below 190 to try to push into new lows for the year, 185. Keeping on watch, you know the range. If it breaks one way or the other, we can have a trade there. I'll be looking also for the cubes. Of course, the cubes are always very sensitive to the Fed meetings, so I'll be watching here the tech, how they are going to handle. Yesterday hit new lows for the year, 309. Right now 319. I want to see. We have room to go if they want into 320, 323. That's the supply zone. But I'll be watching here for some possible inside action ahead of the Fed. I will only be very bullish if for some miracle the cubes go above 330. Then we have 334, we have 336 here for a retest on the breakdown from last week. So something to keep on watch. Otherwise, you have 315, that's the first support, and below that 310, 309, that's the next level to watch. Of course, SPY, it will be a focus. It new lows for the year yesterday, 405. And bouncing 415. It has room to go, okay, if they want it. Needs above 416 to try to go into 420, 422, okay. That's the next big level. I will only be a little more bullish if it breaks above 422 to try to go into 430. And above 430 you have 432 and we have 435. That's the level that they break down some last week, okay. So for now, keeping on watch, 415. If it goes above 415, between 420 422, that's the first level. Above 423 I'll be looking 430. for a level to fade the possible fade the move. And Tesla has been giving very nice cash flow one way or the other. The range is getting tight. Yesterday they bounced, they bought the dip around 850. Right now $50 up, 905, 906. I want to see if they are able to hold above $900. $900 is the level that separates bulls from bears. Bears need to push price back below $900 to try 850, and below 850 you have 821.7 last week lows, and bulls needs above $900 to try to push it into 920, and we also have 934, 935 last week highs Friday highs for a possible move into 950. And the biggest level is 975, the level that we break down last week, 975 for a retest, possible retest here on the bounce. So going back into NASDAQ, it's a tricky action right now. If you notice, we gone from red to green on NASDAQ. We are on day 2 on the bounce. The range is getting tight. I'm not expecting a break either for upside or downside ahead of the earnings. I believe that after the earnings, the Fed, after the Fed, we will have a more clear view on what's next, okay? The tape's still broken. The bounces have been weak. Mostly, in my opinion, have been shorts covering, okay? And after this nice run, so nice run down, okay, from March bull run all the way, giving it all back down and making new lows for the year. Now the bears start getting a little bit nervous what is going to happen next, especially with the Fed. So they seen some short covering, but not heavy buying on the dip. So play safe, it's my suggestion. Manage your risk wisely. Fed weeks are always tricky, so better reduce your risk, get in, get your cash flow, don't hold the bag for too long. That's exactly what I've been doing, and that's my suggestion for you. Protect your cash. Tomorrow we will have the 9 a.m. briefing. We'll have a more clear view, and also after 2 p.m. after the Fed talks, we will have a more clear view on if we can have a bigger bounce, okay, and we have room for a bigger bounce, or if we roll over and make new lows for the year, okay. With this said, time to go. Thank you all for watching. Please, I kindly ask you for give a like on the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's free on YouTube. I am doing this live streaming from Discord, live streaming session at 9 a.m. sharp New York time from Monday to Friday, just to trying to help everyone. And yeah, I hope this video helps you with the levels. So see you all tomorrow, 9 a.m. sharp. Good luck, guys.